We now return to yet another Indiana Jones movie.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Elderly potheads. Why did it have to be elderly pot?
I'm fine, really. I got more energy than a cruise ship conga line.
Party on a big boat! Party on a big boat!
I'm very sick from lobster.
I noticed you were sitting alone. You mind if I join you? Sure, we both have hats. Makes sense. Ah, thanks. Hey, can you check my back for kick me signs? Oh yeah, you got a couple. This one? Well, time to break out my terrible Jewish bag lunch. Let's see. Smoked whitefish, herring and cream sauce, smoked sable, that's a different kind of whitefish, and for dessert, the only bad cookie in the world. Hey, what's it like buying food from school?
Calcium mine.
All right, Brian, it's time for you to take one of these pills from the vet. Oh, yeah, right. Can we do what we normally do, where you roll it up in a piece of... God.
Well, if you're in that much pain, I guess. Okay. You were lying? You weren't feeling sick? I don't understand.
As soon as Brian does it, I'm gonna be on the other side and I'll stick the suppository in.
No, absolutely not. I am not living like this. You think Morgan Fairchild has a fart hole in her house?
Morgan, the cook.
God, that was so intense. I feel more powerful than a lesbian's crotch.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. We don't valet motorcycles.
Don't need to.
But this is my breakfast.
Honey, when did Peter Griffin take up jogging?
I don't know, dear.
All my chores? I sure did. I scared off the mailman, threatened Quagmire's cat, and I even took your bath for you.
I'm just gonna reach for the shampoo. No jumping out.
Yeah, totally. I'm supposed to meet the RA for coffee later in the common room, but until then I'm just going to walk around with my shower caddy and see what people wrote on their whiteboards.
Wait, Neil, I thought you and I were gonna go find unlocked cars and pretend we're driving them. Sorry, Chris. Booty calls. What was that all about? Well, I guess I have to do it by myself.
Listen up, maggots. You're in my house now. There are no belly scratchers here. There are no table scraps. What we have here are good dogs. No bandana wearing frisbee catching hippie dogs. No parking lot hind leg dancing YouTube dogs. Silent and terrible, like the artist. I watch a lot of TV and movies. I am your media savvy worst nightmare. Now down on all fours like the rest of them. That's right. We got ways to break your spirit. In fact, you seem like a...
Gotta keep the hallway clear. This isn't because of my divorce.
Good for him. He actually followed through. What the hell? Again?
Thanks for doing my book report, Neil.
No better. I think that fish are ghosts. And I'd also think you're putting the moves on Meg. Listen, Chris. You're my friend, so I have to confess. My sitting with you at lunch was part of a carefully laid out plan. Uh-huh.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Wait, no further questions? Motion to have the last 8 years stricken from the record.
And I'm just happy to be here.
Brian, what did they do to you at that school? You're so submissive.
Yes, looks like someone's gone at him with a whip.
That is a perfectly valid way of saying that. Bravo, Master.
Master?
A bow tie? What's the occasion?
No occasion, Lois. I just want to piss a couple of guys off.
What the hell are you doing?
You think you're better than us?
No way you tied that on your own.
Here, hold still. Make a wish. What did you wish for?
This.
You used me just so you could date.
Peter, seems like that obedience school did wonders for Brian.
Oh, yeah, it's great. He'll do anything I tell him to now.
Maybe I should send Bonnie.
Oh my!
Forgive me for speaking out of turn, sir, but you sent me to that school to change me. It was your turn, wasn't it? First I went, and you went? We best get you to bed, sir. Oh, come on, Brian, it's still early. Let's go throw...
Bottom of the 12th, a record crowd of 65 people turned out for free jerky stick night. Hey,
That sounds pretty good to me. Traffic on 146 is backed up all the way to Mineral Springs.
What do you want? I'm sorry, Meg, but my friendship with Chris is more important.
You're a jerk, Neil.
Noticed ever since Brian came back from obedience school that things have been weird?
What do you mean?
Why, he just lets me order him around, and he never wants to do fun stuff together like before. I mean, the thing I always loved about Brian was that he wasn't...
Face painters apparently never heard of Darth Maul. This party's worse than a Mexican funeral.
Es con mucho dolor que digamos adiós a Javier y Pepe.
Then eat you later.
Wait, hang on a second. Who's that? That's Jared's mom. Her husband died in Iraq.
Really?
No, wait.
Install that Owens Corning fiberglass insulation.
How about that magician, huh?
Yeah, he's great. I love magicians. I don't know why, but I've always found magic very sexy.
I'm a magician.
You are?
Guys down at the coffee shop who've been living in the U.S. almost long enough to sound American.
Oh, man. What a good bunch of partying at that discotheque. They played one of my audience requests.
Way awesome. I myself drank like 5 liters of beer. Anyway.
If I've done this right, then this is your card, Stewie.
Really, Brian? Card tricks? That's what's gonna close the deal with this woman?
Well, yeah, why not?
You need more than that. You need an act. Listen, I'll be your assistant.
But that makes her feel useful in the relationship.
I'm gonna fix him.
Our relationship will do fine on that basis.
If he had his shit together, I wouldn't be into it.
But I don't.
God, I am so sick of this crap.
Is this the show?
You know what?
The truth is, I spend at least 90% of my year going away, exploring exotic places, having sex with my beautiful girlfriend, just doing sit-ups. I mean, that really... And then counting money. Money that I've made off the terrible films that I put out into the American populace because they just love to see me. They put me in there. I said it didn't make any sense. Said the same thing about that Bill Murray elephant movie, but they were just like, all the audiences need you.
You make me physically sick to my stomach, and I wish that you would get a heart attack.
I totally feel you, man. Truth of...
The sad thing is, I already did, years ago. Tracy Flanagan. She was the greatest girl I ever met, and I blew it.
Oh, you should look her up.
Oh, am I boring you?
No, it's just a long day.
Well, I suppose I could look her up. Comment right in front of all of us.
Kind of thought this was a team effort.
Yeah, really glad I risked my life and everything.
Yeah, you're like 5 minutes from gone and you leave with that?
Yeah.
You know, that's like cutting a huge fart and then walking out of the room.
Oh, it was awful. That kid was a complete thug. I'm telling you, I couldn't get out of there fast enough.
Boy, Brian, you dodged a bullet not having to raise that kid. Your life would have been more miserable than a lonely old widow living in a downstairs apartment.
Great parenting.
I don't know, Brian. Raising a child is a very rewarding experience.
You know what else is rewarding, Lois? Shutting your vag.
What?
What? Something on your mind, son?
Shut up, dude. You're just a fat old bastard.
Oh, I love the holidays.
Brian, you have got to get Dylan under control. He's terrorizing the whole family.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what he did to Meg yesterday. He made her watch the other 178 hours of Monty Python stuff that isn't...
Got my teacup here. Now all I need is a tea bag. That's something that interests you, my friend?
You're weird.
Yeah, and you're attractive. Now take your fucking pants off!
I'm out of here.
Did you see that, Rupert?
There we are.
That's it. I'm telling Brian he has to rein Dylan in once and for all.
Hey, where is Brian, anyway?
Ah, oh my god, Cocoa Puffs. No, that's not me anymore. I'm just here to fly, sir.
All right, Dylan, you know what? This isn't working out. All right, I don't care that I'm your father, and you don't care that you're my son. We don't have anything in common. Yeah, I'm not really looking for notes, but you know, Dylan, I gotta tell you something. I'm sorry I wasn't around when you were growing up.
Don't. Just don't.
If I had known having a son could be like this...
How dare you!
It's okay. Look, I know I wasn't there for you, man, for all those years, but that's gonna change. It's gonna be different from now on, and I'm gonna make you into a better person starting first thing tomorrow.
Just passing through.
All right, you ready for school?
Yeah. Hey, can I drive today?
Oh, this kid, he's only 13.
I know, I was just kidding.
Oh, we got a young Adam Sandler here, I think. Right?
You know, Brian, Dylan could have just carpooled with me and the kids.
Oh, Lois, Dylan is very special to me, and... Well, didn't you just get a ticket for running a red light?
Yeah, like 6 years ago. And I got
Plywood cutout folk art. Hi, I'm Al Harrington of Al Harrington's wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man warehouse and emporium. As an unwanted result of a recent lawsuit, I am now in possession of hundreds of pallets of crudely painted, not so funny plywood cutout folk art, and it's just waiting to kapog. Look for the sort of Ben & Jerry's cow out front.
We interrupt this program to bring you grim news out of LaGuardia Airport, where a 767 has been forced to make a crash landing. Oh, man, I tell you, now that I'm a parent, I can't even watch stories like that. I just think, I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to think about that. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Brian, what would you do if Dylan was in a fire?
Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, that's, oh, God. Oh, no, no, no. Knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood.
Now, look, Brian, there's a difference between being concerned and being...
1 of 4? Well, you know what? Extra, extra, read all about it. Ice cream for Dylan tonight.
Peter, your dog has given me diabetes.
Fat while you sleep.
I tell you, I wish that old hag of Brian's had never even told him he had a kid.
Well, wait a minute, Peter. Maybe that's the answer. You just gotta get his mother to take him back.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
She's an idiot redneck, Peter. Tricking her should be...
What, Dylan eating white bread?
Brian, I promise you, it's fine.
Lois, I will decide what is best for my child, all right?
Look, will you take it easy?
And I do not want to have this conversation in front of my son.
Okay, you know what?
A joyous family reunion. Isn't this great, Brian? Now Dylan can go back with his mom, and you can stop acting like such a jackass.
So that's what this is all about, huh?
I must say, you have been a little insufferable lately, Brian.
We just want starting to make a real connection.
Listen, I'll always be grateful to you for turning my life around. But now, thanks to you, I finally have a chance to transform my mom's life in the same way you transformed mine.
Wow.